Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Okay, better. I hate this mic. Let me go to my volume settings. I want to make sure my mic isn't peaking. Oh god. What a weird way to start a YouTube stream after so long. Input 90. Okay, we're good. We are good. Let's see. YouTube, share YouTube stream. I am so not used to this. It's not every day I stream on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Mic is fixed. Do I sound alright? I hope I do. Okay, quality good? Is quality good? I'm assuming it's good. Excellent connection. Good. Alright. Whew.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place
Only
after
YouTube
all.
streamer I watch. Thanks. Yeah, so the plan is to do 3.1 Archon Quest today. I was debating between Tighnari story quests and 3.3. But I'm gonna do 3.3 because I really don't want to be behind on Archon Quest. Alrighty. I feel like I did not do my commissions yet. Okay, commissions first, and then we're gonna do 3.3 Archon Quest. How you been doing, Taco? Yeah, the plan is to do more Archon Quests on YouTube streams now, cause it just feels bad for them to just disappear on Twitch VODs. It doesn't feel right. I don't think highlighting them is exactly what I want to do either. All right. Ta-da! Waiting for Al-Haytham. I keep forgetting who Osmose Day is. Was it Al-Haytham? That's like the 5th time you mention it, and I still cannot remember. Let's see. Ayo. So this? Oh, Unknown God! Gee, I keep forgetting that's her. She's not gonna come out for like 5 years. If she comes out. Or it just ends up being a Paimon.
Think you can get away?
Might just be all Paimon this whole time.
As one with wind and cloud.
Freeze.
I can't see.
Frostbite.
Disgusting.
She's probably a Catalyst user. Do you think by the time Genshin comes out in 5 years, we're gonna have a no weapon character? I feel like the Unknown God could just be a no weapon character. That would just signify how OP you are. No weapon character. No, it's Timmy. Timmy. That would. Oh snap! I was paying attention. Ah! Jump again. Oh my god! I can't see under me. I swear if I was. I don't. Only I could feel mushroom jumping like this. I know people wanted to get like new weapons. I remember when Shinobu came out, they wanted a dagger for her because she's wielding a dagger. But sword is good enough for her. But yeah, I do feel like if Genshin comes out with more weapons, it's just gonna be more grinding, if anything. And Catalyst is like a good filler spot for those different weapons. Maybe. Did I do all my comms? What am I missing? Did I actually secretly do all my... No, I didn't. Will there ever be 3 or 6-star characters? Okay, having a 3-star character would make no sense whatsoever. Why would you ever want a 3-star character? 6 stars! I like the idea, but how can you be an Archon? If Archons are already 5 stars, how can you be an Archon? New skin? That would just be a 5-star skin. Do I... Fungi Buster.
Dodge this!
Time for takeoff.
Well, people like to challenge themselves? Oh.
Here we go.
Oh god, we already have characters who are quite bad as 4 stars.
Yeah. Everybody stand back.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Genshin is a company, and the most important thing for them is making money, so... Coming out with 3-star characters is not optimal for them. So I really doubt it. A 3-star character would be a default character like the Millionth, and a Knights of Livonia is like Godwin. Oh, NPCs! Like Rana! Oh yeah. I know people want to have Rana as a character. I know for sure people want a Rana. Oh, that would be awesome. They just have no abilities. Archon character, their outfits. Yeah, they should be 5-star outfits. They should be. Add more to the pool of 3 stars. Who else would be a nice 3-star addition other than Rana? Who else do we need? I know there's one. I can't put it at the top. It's at the top of my tongue. But
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Match up with characters like Honkai? Diluc is only 5-star outfit right now. Yep. I am aware of that.
Thank you for complete.
I heard a lot of people say there's things in Genshin they should have done like they did in Honkai.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
But they don't do it.
Well,
Chef Mao? Chef Mao? I have never heard people wanting Chef Mao to be a playable character, but interesting choice. Does he even have a vision? Evangelion. Yay, I'm on my battle pass almost completed and I still got 17 more days to go. Genshin is generally different than other games. Indeed. Even among their own company. Yep. Maybe that's why I like it. Visionless characters 3 stars. I mean, I have not completed the Archon Quest, but I heard a certain NPC gets a vision. You all know who I'm talking about. Honey Butter Toast. Hello, welcome to my live stream. I normally do not stream on YouTube. I'm normally on Twitch, but I decided to be on YouTube today because I want to save my Archon Quest VOD. Because I feel like I'm never gonna edit my Archon Quest. I don't know how to do it. Oh, hello, welcome. Feel free to ask me any questions in chat. Yes, it is time. I've completed my commissions and now I'm gonna start doing this. We left off with This is the very beginning of 3.3, so. The Wanderer! We're on the Wanderer Archon Quest. Alrighties. Alright, I'm coming all the way over here. Oh.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay! That means facts and logic.
What server are you on? I am on the NA server. What about you? What about you?
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person.
Can I see your character? Sure, right after this. Ooh, you're American server? Great, great.
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma! Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here's just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Yeah, people research all kinds of things.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
Immersion! Wait, inversion of Genesis. Lovely title. Alright, you want to see my characters? Well, first and foremost, I am a proud Triple Crown Kaya main. Right there on my profile. So...
Seems all the other knights already.
Here's my current Kaya, but I just got this sword. This is not my optimal build. My optimal build is actually with the Jade Cutter. I kind of just have the Haran with him for decoration purposes. But yeah, so let me show you my optimal build, which has the best attack, crit rate, and crit damage ratio on him. Yeah, so if you didn't know, with Kaya's first constellation, he gets plus 15% crit rate on his normal attacks. So 86 plus 15 is 101% crit rate. So I am able to hit 100% crit rate on his normal attacks if enemies are inflicted by cryo. So this is his best build, statistically speaking. It's not my favorite one. My favorite one is actually something else. But yeah. You want to see... I have 2-piece Shionara, 2-piece Pale Flame. Flower here. Feather here. Sands here. Physical damage bonus here that I wish I got a new, better one, but it's good enough for now. I love that. And the most current crit damage circlet I got. It is the best thing I've gotten. Best crit rate circlet I've ever gotten. Yahoo! And I currently have C4 Kaya. Triple Crowned, of course. See. Any other characters you would like to see? Yeah, I showed you my optimal build, but I like to... I like to play physical Kaya for the most part, but if I want to go like Cryo Kaya, I'll put this on him. Or even Hydro Kaya. I want to do Pyro Kaya, but... my best Cryo team actually has Benny with Chongyun, so I can't have two infusers on the same team. If I want to go Pyro Kaya, ugh, decisions. Dude. Oh, well, here's my child, if you want to look at my child. Skyward Harp. Da, 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 da. Fairly good ratio. Da, 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 da. His artifacts need a workings. I would say Child is my second best built character, according to the Akasha website. Kaya would be my first. Da, 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 da. This is my best attack stance, I believe. What up? That's all? Okay. What da, da, da. What you want to see? Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your interest.
Have their hands full.
Alright. Now I'm just gonna run around with Haron again because it just looks better. Alright. Where are we going? We jump here.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
What's a Kabuki Mono?
If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Hello. That is me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
If you don't believe me, I'll go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
I have a flower that has crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery. I think it's a flower. How much crit rate and crit damage? Is it like 20% damage and 10% rates? That would be quite ideal.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
I see.
You don't know? Oh, so you never enhanced the artifact? Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade.
Am I actually on the Archon Quest? Is this actually the Archon Quest? Is this the Archon Quest? Did I click something different?
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows.
What does this have to do with Scaramouche?
Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a Kabuki Mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
So is Scaramouche a Kabuki Mono? Scaramouche came from Inazuma, so maybe that's why we're talking about this?
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kinda fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
About what?
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
What is happening?
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in the story now?
I'm confused.
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Yeah, there's a Cosmos clan. What's something else?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
Okay.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Tatara Suna had something to do with its downfall? I know Scaramouche did some shady stuffs.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Like what?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
I knew it.
A puppet?
The Shogun puppet that the Electro Archon made should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. It couldn't be her. It's Scaramouche! The Kabukimono has to be the balladeer, but what was he doing 400 years ago in Tataratsuna?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Keep your mouth shut.
No! Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me... I'm probably... Should I drink more water before this? This guy went to Tataratsuna to write a story? Okay, extract 1. A man arrived in Tataratsuna around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking along the mountain roads toward the factories, their shoes scuffing along the jutting stones. They walked like people convinced that so long as they reached a fire raging in the mountain's belly, they might extract from its gems beyond price. The mood that the sight inspired was ineffable, beyond mere description for those not present to witness it. The man barked a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the procession. There, a towering character who stood half a head taller greeted him with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. "Do my eyes deceive me? Sir Miyazaki, I cannot think that the return trip here from Inazuma City could have been easy on you." Miyazaki smiled like a young man taking the first steps on their journey. Expression relaxed. "Why, Katsuragi, Inazuma is the realm of the almighty Shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ship, strode upon the swiftest sea routes. What dangers could I possibly face?" And what about the good news? There was some... Naturally. The two burst into uproarious laughter, roughhousing with the other workers until the path's end. A young man in a linen shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed into the dancing flames of the furnace before him. Now the flames of a forge are unlike any other, for their intensity affects the resulting integrity of both metal and blade. So too, then, was the Flame Watcher an unusual individual. At his fingertips sat a lizard, and on his face he wore a smile. The workshop was huge, and the furnace was deeper within. A reasonable person might think that there should have been many working alongside the Watcher, yet he stood alone. Only when Katsuragi and Miyazaki strolled into the room did the Watcher return. This Watcher was Niwa, Armory Officer and Administrator of Tataratsuna, born to the Niwa clan, which served as one of the 3 pillars of the Ishin art. Niwa never argued with his siblings and was a worthy successor by all accounts. The post he received as a result of his high standing with those in power served as a statement unto itself. Miyazaki handed a well-bundled text to Niwa as he adjusted his expression. It said, "It is as you have said, sir. The elders of your clan in the city do not think highly of our plan. Yet I still believe it to be worth a try. As such, I have found the proper vendors and procured the materials that you requested." Niwa studied the text and nodded. "We should try some of these new forging techniques, whether Kaidahara says yay or nay." Katsuragi frowned, and with a sigh he said, "Forging is a precise and difficult undertaking. You know this better than most, sirs. And still, you seek improvement each day with terrifying drive. Ah, should my lord Nakamasa hear this, the sourness in his face shall be hard to miss." Niwa smiled, replying, "How goes the forging of your lord's great blade, Katsuragi?" Katsuragi neither wanted to shame his master nor lie to his 2 friends, and yet he could not think of any way to deflect, and so groused, "I see your ears are as keen as your hands, Sir Niwa. The jokes of us unlearned men are as nothing before you." Miyazaki hid his grin. Upon hearing this, Niwa released the lizard from his hand into Katsuragi's palm. But just as more words were to be exchanged, someone came walking by, their footsteps light with the celerity of youth. The head that peeked in was round and, in the light of the fires, looked like an oiled jewel. The young man placed some boxed food at the side, and nodding, he prepared to leave. Katsuragi called out after him, What about your share? Aren't you going to eat it?" The young man, upon hearing those words, found himself slightly at a loss. After a while, he answered, "Very well, I'll try it." "You are welcome to the food. We all eat the same fare, after all," Niwa said. The man nodded and left, seemingly deep in thought. Alright. Love these guys. Woo! Was that all? Oh wait, did I miss some? Oh my god, this is long! Where were we? Oh, that was extract 1. Oh wow, this is very long. But it's so interesting. Okay, let me drink some water. Let me see what you guys said. It's very long. I'm gonna keep reading it though. I didn't expect to see a long page of this storytelling, dude. The crit damage is 11.8 EM. 15 crit rate. Oh, crit damage 11.8. EM is 115. Crit damage 2.8. Ah. Are you gonna level it up? I need to work on my breathing. Extract 2. There's, what is it? 2, 3... Is there a 4th? Am I gonna make it? If I can't make it, I'll stop reading. Alright. Let's continue. The kabuki monos by the coast. Sunset fell to the accompaniment of darkness. The bands of twilight showed themselves not, for in their place did thunderclouds roil, grumbling the omens of a coming rainstorm. Darkness filled the flesh of the sea, and the dusk bade the clouds to kneel upon the land, its supplication mirroring the kabuki mono, with knees bent and face pointing toward the waters. None passed that way, and none knew what he was waiting for in silence. Time passed, unmeasured and unaccounted, till a black cloud suddenly tore free from the sky and began to circle the kabuki mono, bearing down on him like a nightmare. Though he was not aware at first, after his studying gaze was refined by time, he understood. This cloud had marked him from the very start. Outbound, a fishing boat drew near, the lights of its bow flickering in and out of sight beneath following sheets of rain. A mist unspooled across the area, stealing sight from the fisherman. Repeatedly, he exclaimed, "It is but dusk. How are my eyes darkened? Is there anyone that can deliver my boat upon safe tides?" Like a falling spear, the black cloud reached the bottom of the boat and was joined in its bareness of direction. Like a charging beast, they plunged into the shoreline. Scant steps away, the kabuki mono stood idle, slanting his head to study the grand wreck. Not but half an arm was left of the one who had cried out for help, and with a plop, it landed at the kabuki mono's feet. He crouched to better study the object, straining against the urge to take a bite out of it. Yet, he did not, for the dark cloud swirling down had already picked the remnants of the ship clean. The kabuki mono stared at it blankly, like an awakening dreamer. When he returned to himself, the clouds had scattered, as if they had never been there at all. As for the ship, could it have been struck down by a storm? Who was to know? Not the kabuki mono. It's getting really dark in here. Oh, it's maxed? Oh. Ooh, you could definitely get a better flower, but if you're like a low AR player, then you don't need to worry about it for now. No need to worry. Oh my god. The story is so interesting though. Alright, let's keep going. Katsuragi rushed to the doorway and shouted, "My lord! Things go ill at the furnace. I have searched for Sir Niwa, but there is no trace of him. And much time has passed since Sir Miyazaki left to seek aid, but he has yet to send us any missive. Look." Mikoshi Nagamasa turned slowly, his face grave as one attending a funeral. He spoke then, his words heavy-laden. "I wish not to say such words, Katsuragi, but Sir Miyazaki may never return." Katsuragi peered past Nagamasa's broad, stiff shoulders, beyond the windows. The clouds above boiled in waves of black, as if darkness now was the only weather. It might even morph into an abysmal beast and devour Tatatsuna whole. Over 10 people had already perished. That was why. Why? Katsuragi recoiled as if struck. Yes! It was coming back to him now in dribs and drabs. That was why they had to seek out to aid. Miyazaki had been the first to set sail. The clouds had only just begun to form then. Traveling from Tataratsuna to Inazuma to ask for support was normally no great feat, and yet, there had been no sign of his return. Then a second ship was sent, followed by a third, and a fourth, till the kabuki mono himself had departed upon the tides. Under foul skies and ominous fortunes, it had been Katsuragi who had brought him back and treated him as his own, and it pained him greatly to see the lad go. Yet the situation in Tataratsuna was severe. Even should they sacrifice more lives, it would have been worth it to gain assistance from Inazuma City. Niwa was gone, and none could find him. Afterward, Nagamasa led a search party into the mountains and the area around the furnace, all to no avail. Folk began to wonder if Niwa might have encountered an accident, but worry soon turned into suspicion, and they wondered if he had fled, unwilling to bear the sin of having caused these incidents. The people grew ever more suspicious, and Nagamasa himself strained against his discontent and fury. His face had grown to resemble the grumbling, rumbling clouds above. Suddenly, a figure flashed by. The presence did not go unnoticed by Nagamasa. He drew his blade and cut. Though he only nicked the silken veil the intruder wore. For a moment, they swayed. And then, like a marionette pulled by strings, they moved behind Nagamasa, laughing darkly. Are you seeking someone, my lord? Niwa, perhaps? Nagamasa bellowed in fury. You dare address Sir Niwa directly? Yet the figure parted like mist before his falling blade, only to rematerialize beyond reach, but not beyond sight. A ghastly apparition indeed. Was it you who slew my people? Nagamasa howled in charge, held back only by Katsuragi's desperate grip. As his senses returned to him, he realized he was but an inch away from falling into the furnace. It seems that the rest of the work remains unfinished. From the existing text, however, it is apparent that this is a novel of fantastical, colorful sensibilities, born from an imagination well utilized. But why was it so long then? Maybe it's true. You like AR-30? Okay, it's not bad. For AR-30, it's not bad. Oh, Lloyd, thank you for coming to my YouTube. I spent a good 20 minutes maybe reading this page. Whether or not it's true, I don't know, but it was interesting. I'm assuming it actually happened with Scaramouche. But it said it was just imagination. Who knows? I like it.
Please read my essay draft as well.
Wait, no. Why do you have too much? Why do you have so much? Is this an essay or a story? What's it about, the Raiden Shogun? I'm not gonna read this out loud. This looks more like, yeah, this is an actual essay. Along with an eccentric public, serve as the 3 windows of insight. What's a Nagamaki again? I'm definitely gonna have to go back into the stream and look at what all of this says. It's a lot. Yokai. A puppet did once appear in Tatsuna. Its visage was elegant, its apparel impeccable, and the way it dressed hid all the joint lines on its body. But how do they know it's a puppet? Did he not look like a human before, or what? Nameless eccentric can be read as Kabuki Mono. Used to refer to a figure who dresses or behaves in a peculiar manner. Ishin, yes, we know that already. Kabuki Mono. So Katsuragi was a subordinate. Inspector was Nagamasa. Officer was Miyazaki. Honorary officer was Niwa. Cool. I really like this background stuff. He knew nothing of cleaning, cooking, or any work of meticulous nature. The locals taught him their skills over time. Oh, that's cute. Showing him how to clean his attire, dance, and craft small trinkets. Records state that the Kabuki Mono was there when the Daitatara Nagamasa was forged, though his trial ends before Mikoshi Nagamasa slew Katsuragi. Ooh. I believe that the Kabukimona was indeed the aforementioned puppet, and that he quite likely had a hand in Katsuragi's death. Dark. Do you know how to build Xiangling? Maybe. I have not personally built Xiangling because I kind of refused to build her for the time being.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow
my
his
AR?
more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
I am AR-59, I think. I believe I just turned AR-59. If not, I'm 58. I don't quite remember. Okay, I'm 59 then. Thank you, Sibe, for asking. Yeah, but Xiangling, the most important thing for Xiangling is that you focus on getting her burst out. So, give her a high ER. I mean, 4-piece, you can go with 4-piece emblem if you want. That's a thing. You could go with 2-piece emblem, 2-piece noblesse. Or 2-piece emblem, 2-piece of the Crimson Witch, but that's a pain to grind. Yeah, but I would say I think emblem is her best set. Probably. Because she needs high ER and ult damage is a plus. Assuming you're using her as an off-field applicator. If you're gonna use her to be on the field as a main DPS, that's a completely different story on how you're gonna build her.
Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Guessay?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get.
Suffering pulls for Raiden? Oh, I know. I suffered heavily from her weapon banner. I pulled 2 days ago. It was terrible. Terrible.
Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
You gotta go right now? Okay, bye. Hope to see you again. Thank you for dropping by, honey butter. You've had 3 bottles of water in the past hour. Were you exercising prior?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Yeah, people generally say weapon banner is a scam, but I still pull on it.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yep. Normally I have good luck on weapon banner, but this time I wasted over 150 wishes. All my primos just went down the drain. I still do not have engulfing lightning, so ugh, I am sad. Flaming hot Cheeto Plus. I haven't had that in forever.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
Huh? Why is he walking around?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
Why is he around and about? What are you doing? Why are you in your old Fortuya? Wait. Oh wait, he's supposed to be in his old facility. Okay, never mind. Well, why is he around and around?
Here! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Wait, did Nahida take over his body? Is that what happened? Oh, maybe that's what happened. This reminds me of Nahida. Just the first time we saw her, she was just walking around. Is that you, Nahida?
What's the hurry?
Where are you? I know it's you, Nahida. Or is it not?
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Wait, you didn't take over his body?
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public.
Yeah, he's to the left.
Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
I like how he's smiling. Somebody says LOL, I'm F2P. ND have did 50 wishes on her, but still don't get. Aww. Are you on 50 pity? Did you start at 0 pity? Yeah, on average, people get a 5-star at 80 pulls. It does take a while. But at least it's easier than the weapon banner. Like she did. Oh, let me see.
Sure enough, you're here.
Let me see.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
I wanted to see their deal. I wanted to see a cutscene of them talking to each other. Oh, that would be nice.
A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
Oh, evil voice. I like it.
But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Actually, I've got 2 5-stars in a row before. Oh, really? Who and who? I wanna know. The luckiest 10 pull I've ever done was Nilu's sword. Back to back. Not exactly back to back. It was Nilu's sword, a 3-star weapon, and then Nilu's sword again. That was crazy.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
I'm an Archon, it's okay.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
I wish I could get Mona or Jean. Oh, I wish you get them soon. I wish you get them soon. Zaino and Tanari. Oh, that's a good duo. That's a good duo. I would like to have both of them because they seem to get so well. They seem to get along so well. Maybe some Chi-Chi constellations. Yeah, the only 5-star standard characters I have are Diluc, my very first 5-star, and Keqing. Every other standard 5-star I have is a weapon. I don't know why, but for some reason I have an affinity for weapons. They keep coming to me instead of characters. Woohoo!
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position.
Yeah, but how did his power get drained that much? It's not like the Gnosis was the only source of his power. It's not like the robot was the only source of his power. I doubt that.
Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Who is your DPS since you have played? Okay. At the very beginning of Genshin, I used Lumine. And then at some point, I switched to Kaya. And then ever since then, I've been a Kaya main. Still a Kaya main. Oh yeah, I do have Jane. How did I forget about Jane? I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I got Diluc and Kaching on the special banners. And Jean was the only 5-star character I got from the standard. Every single 5-star from standard was a weapon.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a Harbinger anymore?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
So he tossed you out like trash. But
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the Harbingers.
It'd be like that. Kaya's good. Yes, thank you for thinking so. Kevin Lin, welcome, welcome. Can I review my character? You mean can I review your character? Sure, just give me your UID and I'll gladly check your characters.
So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Really, what a crying shame. Yeah.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
I want to see what Nahida says.
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
I love Nahida so much. I made Noelle until around AR20, then made Beidou from AR20 to AR50. Ooh, I love Beidou. I just wish I had good artifacts on her. I still don't. So sad. You've been playing Kudging since you've played? Oh, nice, nice. Review your MC Diluc Riding and Fire Sun. Got it.
Alright, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
I struck a deal with the doctor. What more you keep gotta ask? Stop asking.
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
For me?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point.
Wait, why are the Fatui the ones who... Why are they the one categorizing? What?
It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
But how come Nahida can't do it?
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me.
Oh. Okay.
So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if he lies to you?
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
There's this website where I can look at your UID even if you're in a different server. So you didn't have to delete your UID.
I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned.
Aww.
Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great, thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Oh wait, is this a cutscene?
Wow, it looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Yeah, it's pretty. Alright, I can look at your profiles now since I'm not doing anything. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Kevin's first, since they asked first. Alright. Let me go to display capture real quick. Alright. So this is a website that lets you look at people's profiles, despite being in different servers. Ooh. Black sword on your Traveler. 66, very good. Crit damage. You can go higher. You could definitely go higher for your crit damage. But it's still not bad. It's still good. But if you're maining her, you're gonna want more. That's a lot of crit damage for a flower piece. Ooh. Yeah, this feather is okay, but it would have been nice if this hit crit damage a couple more times, but it's not a bad build. But if Traveler is your main DPS, you're gonna want more crit damage. But if she's not, it's fine. Ooh, attack. Oh, she has the attack. Oh, your Geo MC has more crit damage. Nice. Yeah, Animal Traveler is not very... Oh my god, I'm so sorry for your loss. Well, your circlet can improve for sure. Yeah, you can have some improvements, but if she's not your like main DPS, you don't have to worry too much. See, who else did you want? D-Luke Farazan Raiden. Oh, you got this. Did you get the skin? Oh, looks like you got the skin. I see the ponytail. So nice. 226 crit damage with 65% crit rate. Job well done. 677. All right. Oh wow, your flower can actually improve. Wow. Okay, that is a good feather. That's a good feather. 14% crit rate. Ooh, nice. 613. Not good. That's a good pyro goblet. Questionable. Questionable. For a circlet, it's kind of bad because you're gonna want more of the other crit stats. But since you didn't reach the 2k attack, it's fine. But overall, all your stats are, it's good. It's good. It's not bad. Review all, maybe. I try to keep it so I only review 4 characters for each profile review, but I could skim. I could skim. Let's see. Raiden. It looks like my Raiden. It looks just like my Raiden. You even only crowned her ult just like my Raiden. C0 just like my Raiden. The feather almost looking like my Raiden's feather. Not much. Coolio. Yeah, you can definitely have some improvements. Yeah, okay, not a bad circlet. It's a good circlet. Okay. Faruzan, Favorian's Warbow. Holy energy recharge because she needs it so much. Hope you get her C6 one day. May soon. My MC really tanking. My crown still have 24 since playing from 1.6. Wow. You're being really picky with your crowns, aren't you? That's fine, it's fine. Yeah, give her all the recharge pieces. Okay. Slow look, C2 touching. She got good stats. She got some lovely stats here. They're very nice. 777. Are you gonna make her go 888? Zhongli, you decide to give him a hybrid build of tank and damage. Very nice. No constellations. Coolio. 14%. Oh, that's a really good sands piece. Coolio. See, Ayaka, quick look. Beautiful. 888. Oh, 12 and 13. Oh, nice. 17 crit damage. Could improve. Your sands can definitely improve. Holy cryo damage bonus. Give that to me. I am jealous of this. Oh my god. Okay, I really want this piece. Jelly. And then your Hu Tao 30k HP. It's a good Hu Tao build. Ooh. Energy recharge. Fair enough. Well, your flower can Well, I was... well, it's HP. She does need HP. So forget what I said. Forget what I was gonna say. Elemental Mastery, 63 Elemental Mastery. Actually, that's good on Hu Tao, so... It's good. It's good regardless. Okay. Artifact luck? Yeah, it's all artifact luck. Okay, we're gonna look at Shive. Shive's UID now. Oh, Suji, what's up? Thank you for dropping by. Okay. Oh, Sinomain! You are Sinomain. You have the Great Sword on Diluc. Is Diluc your main DPS? Any specific characters you want me to look at? Let's see. You have a lot of Elemental Mastery on him. Are you 344? Did you just get him recently, or you didn't really want to build him? Nothing in particular? Well, his talents aren't up, so you can work on that. But I did... he is missing a lot of crit damage. If you can double that crit damage, it would be very nice. Let's see, crit rates. Yeah. EM's fine, but gonna want more crit damage. Dun, dun, dun. Energy recharge with sacrificial sword. I don't think you need both, because his energy cost is already so low. You don't need both. I mean, for me, I don't even put an energy sword or energy sands on him. If you want, you could put, like, attack sands on him. If you want, you really don't need that much ER. I didn't even notice he was missing a goblet. Oh my god. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, coaching, 888. Level 90. Attack. Crit rate. Ooh! Good crit rate. 6%, 9%. That's a good circlet. Let's see. 6, 19. Attack sands. Okay, attack sands, fair enough. Good attack sands. Crit damage, rip defense. It's good enough for now, it's good enough for now. You have some things you can improve. If you can get at least 9% more crit rate, it would be nice. That would be your bare minimum for a good build. Bare minimum. Alright. Oh, Cocoa Stirs. What's... Oh, 444. Oh, you got some buildings to do. Only 20% HP? Only 20k HP? Level 60. Okay, okay. Not fully building her. Totally fine. She can tank things, I guess. Maybe. I mean, good enough for healing, I mean. Kinda there, but no. 328? Slightly underbuilt, slightly underbuilt. It's okay, keep working. Sinomain. What the? Well, he has a lot of crit damage, but he's gonna need a whole chunk of more crit rates. You could give him a crit rate weapon, or you could give him a crit rate hat. Pick one. His crit rate is way too low. Way too low. You need crit rates. Every character needs crit rate except Kokomi. Let's see. Nahida. Oh my god, congratulations on the weapon. You didn't really build her, totally fine. Didn't really build Xingqiu because he's missing a circlet, totally fine. Keep working. And your Benny doesn't have a feather. Alright, alright. We're good, we're good. Oh yeah, look, my GeoMC already changed. You did? Oh, he's still Dendro for now, but it's gonna take like 5 minutes for it to work. Remind me in 5 minutes. Alright. Let's go to this cutscene. Thank you for sharing your characters. You want me to look at all your characters? I mean, I could take little glances, but... Hello, Scouta!
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
I'm older.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going.
I, as in Scaramouche, is older.
Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
At least I would like to think.
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Oh my god.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
Oh, look, he's smiling.
Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Wait, does everyone else in Sumeru call her Lesser Lord Kusanali? Because that would mean there's a greater lord who could have or something.
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
Dumb stuffs.
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Let's go walking. I really wish they kept this outfit. I would have loved it so much more.
Things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Oh. Oh, what a weird maze. So I'm not supposed to touch the tree, right? What?
It looks the same in every direction.
I didn't get to fully read that. Am I doing something
No
wrong?
wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
What?
We're here.
What a huge tree!
This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
That looks cool. That Paimon really has the highest sound. Yeah.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He hasn't put up any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Fatui. Where's Akaba and Salvador's stories nowadays? What a strange individual.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
He's smiling! Look at that. Oh.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
Wow, Paimon.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
Oh god. But still, I like Paimon becoming a guy with the Traveler. Yeah, I just wish that we can hear the Traveler talk more. I would enjoy the Genshin storyline so much more if the Traveler talked more. But I can understand that it's because we have two main characters and it would take up space and time and money to fill in for each Lumine and Aether lines.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
He's smiling! Look at that! Is that about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran to Hypatia at Partis DI. Yes.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Don't forget the survey in the mailbox so we can complain some problems. Oh, I already did the survey, but thank you for reminding me. Lovely, juicy 30k Mora.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the kabuki mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Ooh, I'm curious.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatara Suna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Alright, alright.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
Oh, so most of it was true.
So the Gesse got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara Suna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Oh, was he able to listen?
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
I like how you noticed. We have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait! How did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
I'll look at your character after the cutscene.
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh? Wait.
What is going on? Oh, a
This
little...
light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Is it a memory?
Anonymous data.
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
Ooh. Cutscene!
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Oh my god, is it his friend? Nia was the man in charge of Tatara Suna, but plus he belongs to the lineage of Ishin arts.
Whoa!
Wait, was it?
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
Oh my god, we're in their memory!
Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
I just like that he's wearing that outfit.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
That old man is Dottore? What? How could it be?
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
Syndrome, hello, welcome, welcome. Niwa, my boy. Yes.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
Wait, who's Escher again? Oh my god, I forgot.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
Maybe your prediction is right, or maybe you watched this already, I don't know.
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
Wait, you're lower AR than me, then maybe not. Escher is the Tory? Okay, I hope that's just a prediction, because if it's spoilers, I do not want spoilers.
None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope.
Oh, what is this about?
But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
That's quite the evil, wicked smile. Maybe it is Dottore. Yeah.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torachiyo, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
He was a yokai?
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher.
Ooh.
I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Ask the questions.
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Oh my god.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked.
Ooh.
I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Disgusting.
You...
Ah, disgusting.
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the but to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Oh my god, it really is Dottore. Ew!
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Aishin? Is that how I pronounce your name? Aishin? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am doing a 3.3 Archon Quest, and this scene makes me mad.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Oh, that's so sad.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
Research?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment.
Disgusting. This is so disgusting.
If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
I hate the Doctor, my god. Just like I say Dottore and say person name front is J.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
Why? Why you do this?
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind.
I'm a little confused. So he created a device that spread evil, but at the same time can save itself? What?
It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Wait, what the heck?
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Oh no, 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 Niwa!
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us.
Aww, that's so wholesome.
He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
Oh my god, I love Niwa's voice acting. Oh, no!
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself.
Now I hate you, Dottore.
Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity.
Dang, I just want to get something and beat up Dotori right now. Oh god. Niwa is from the Kaidahara clan. Yeah, I figured that much. Somebody beat him up.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
Wait, are they telepathing right now? What?
I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Disgusting. 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 Ew. Uh-oh, he's gonna get mad. Oh no.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore!
Oh god.
Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
Oh yeah.
But why did we see things from his perspective?
Wait. Whose perspective? Whose perspective were we looking at?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace.
I don't get it. Was Skara there? And our POV was from Skara and he just didn't have a memory or what? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'll definitely look at your profile after this. When I get a good stop.
You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Oh no. His betrayal was a lie that he was believed for hundreds of years. Was this the part of the Tori's experiment? Disgusting. If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination, but where does this leave him?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Because he was the puppet. Scar want to erase his memory?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began.
You will hear the Hydro Archon sound during this Archon Quest. Okay.
It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future.
Good night. Okay, good night, Taco. Thank you for dropping by. I'm sorry I started streaming an hour later than usual. I wasn't too sure how to set up a YouTube stream. It took too long. But good night. Thank you again. Bye.
Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the Balladeer became the main test subject.
Ugh.
After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the Balladeer.
Oh, really?
Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process.
Okay. Who? Yeah, please try not to spoil me. Just try not to spoil me. I really don't want spoilers. But I know you want I know you want to like give me info, but I really don't want it right now. But yeah. But yeah. I will see everything you have to say to me very soon. Very, very soon.
The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?"
If you could, if I'm confused about something right now, I'll definitely ask you.
The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants.
Oh.
The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth.
Ah.
He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Oh no.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now you know what was behind his decision to take revenge on the Riding Gokuden 100 years ago. Oh, Delta! Hello! I'm so glad you can make it. And especially to my YouTube stream. Hello, how you doing? Oh, spoiler! Ah, sorry, but I must go! I thought you would have done an Archon Quest by now. But that's okay. I hope you do it soon so you can watch my future Archon Quests. Do it for the Primo Gems, Tal. Do it for the Primos. Okay, bye. How you doing, Dodo? If this is spoilers, just a warning, this is 3.3 Archon Quest spoilers. It doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision. Very, very correct.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Ooh.
Wait, Tori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Oh. Is he gonna say any more? It said wait. Oh, okay.
Shall we see how he's doing?
You lost your 50/50 G. I'm so sorry. I hope you get your 5-star soon.
Hey, you alright?
Oh, he looks okay-ish.
That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
We just want to make sure this doesn't affect the plan. Haha, sure.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Oh.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Really, none?
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tevat.
Weird.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Not expected. Not unexpected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world.
Yes, we know that much.
Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
Huh? What summoning?
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time.
He was a... Okay, he wasn't a royal, but he was a royal mage, so he protected the royalty? He lived with your brother for a time. So our brother was a royal at that time, and was he protecting the said brother at that time? What the frick?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
He's smiling.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh, look at that evil eye.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Okay.
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
What the heck? Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, if Tevat is fake, then maybe, but I don't want that. Why would you ask that?
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
I like how you just say done.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
Did he see me hesitate? But that was because I know about Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Oh.
So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, poof. Bye-bye.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
Oh, he wants to erase himself, huh?
Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
Are you trying to kill yourself?
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Oh god, it's gonna be just like Raiden all over again.
it's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, Nahida.
Nahida!
It's so nice to hear you.
Traveler, Paimon, Palladir, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladier's fault. He shut you out.
Oh, yeah. Oi, 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 oi.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left.
Aw.
Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
The second one makes more sense.
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Nah, he's just gonna sacrifice himself, poor dude.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Hoo-wee. Wow.
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something?
Why are we here?
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Isn't there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
Alright, Nahida and Scaramouche time.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Rigatavata, and the Balladier's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about the Greater Lord Rigatavata for now and focus on the Balladeer.
He
Okay.
wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
It's not easy, that's for sure.
Right! You can't just rewrite history! All that stuff happened already in real life!
Don't you remember the whole thing with Raiden?
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Uh-huh.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Ooh, Paimon's so confused.
Yeah, I think he wants to erase himself. That's very sad. That's very, very sad. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here for a little bit. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, because this is like an okay break between all the big cutscenes. I don't think I'm gonna have like another break for a while. So, gonna go to the bathroom, come back, and I will definitely look at your profile after I come back. So, BRB, guys, BRB. Na 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 na. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Let me just go to, here again. Whose profile do I need to look at again? Geo Traveler. But yeah, I'm not gonna look at any more characters because usually I look at 4 characters max, and I don't want to like look at like 20 plus characters. That'd be way too much. But yeah, I'll do this much. Let's see. Geo Traveler this time. Yeah, your ratio here is definitely better. Definitely better. What's different? What is different this time? I remember this. Okay, okay. See. Well, it's definitely better than your animal one. That's all I can say. What, DPS Kazuha? Is that what you're going for? He's like a mix. You have like a mix EM, mix DPS Kazuha. I like it. Not too many people do that. And it's mainly because his sword looks so nice on him. Very good. 10% crit rate, cool. Coolio. Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of attack stands. Attack. You have a lot of attack. Ooh. This, you can try to get a different goblet, but it can be very hard. Ayo. Where's the EMs? Yeah. Yeah, you have... Yeah, he's a mixed build. See. Wanderer 90... Ooh! Okay, you got a good... You have a really good build for Wanderers, yes. Just need to get his talents up, you'll be good. Good, very good circlet, I like that. Good animal goblet, very good. Let's see. Your attack goblet could improve, but it can be hard. It's okay, feather. Oh, your flower is very nice. Oh, very, very nice flower, okay. Let's see. Wanderer, Venti, Nahida. Let's see. Skyward Heart Venti, just like mine. You got a DPS Venti. I like that. Attack, animal damage, crit rate. That's good. Good Venti. You could try to get a little more crit damage, but... I don't think he's your main, so you're not to worry. Alright. 477, with Sith. 463. I wonder how much damage she does, but let's see. EM. Okay, you got EM there. Good. I mean, yeah, Nahida's not hard to build, so I don't think you have to worry too much. But you got your EMs, you got your crits, and you got your damage. And you got a damage bonus, so... I think she was doing pretty good damage, if anything. Wanderer build took a week? Oh, yeah. Good job building him that quick. It's not easy, Alright, back to the game. Thank you for showing me your builds. But no more. I cannot look at too many characters. Alright, gonna focus on Archon Quest for now. Hopefully we could reach a good stopping point, but because it's almost 4 AM. But I've only been streaming for what? 2.5 hours? I streamed late. That was my fault. Ayo. Okay. Let's go. Where am I? Where's my game? That is not a good sign.
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress.
That's a bad omen, Paimon. How dare you break a vase?
But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Let's continue quest? Yes, we are. I'm just guessing here.
it's still not working.
Stop overthinking then.
Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Yeah, that's sad. Indeed, if the Balladeer does erase himself from Irminsul, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation would look like. Worst case scenario will affect everyone with a connection to the Raiden Gokuden. Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. I don't think they'll disappear. They'll just be like... No, they won't. Just... changed memories.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Me neither.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
Fettuccine Alfredo, sushi, ramen, lo mein, pho.
Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom and
Sorry.
Korean chili chicken. Almond tofu. Sad. Oh, also adept temptation.
I normally don't skip, but that time I knew what was up. Wakey wakey. Paimon, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now?
Did they forget?
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about.
Oh, am I not affected again?
The Balladeer?
Uh-oh, he succeeded.
Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name though.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. But how did he have that ability? This doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
Uh-oh, my stream says error. Ah! It says error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Stream is working? Okay. It says my stream status is poor. I hope it doesn't get any more hiccups. Alright.
So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
I had a frame drop. Okay. Let me know if it gets worse. What a headache. Come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma.
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Yes. Oh, has it been dropping the entire stream? Okay, now it says my stream is excellent. Oh boy. Whew. Normally I would stop streaming around this time, but... Alright. We need to find a good stopping point, but I only... I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. That's fine. I'm gonna keep going. I'll find the next best stopping point. Okay. Ooh, I'm in Noma. Alright, we're going to the sword peoples. Woo!
We've made it to Amanoma Smithy!
Ah,
It's been a while.
Pardon me, I'd like to ask a question if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
About the Raiden Gokaden.
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokaden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions.
Okay.
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive.
Ah, that's sad. 2 days left is file reset and shop reset status. I know! I get 5 extra wishes. Only 5.
But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokaden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh, yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now. We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokaden then, too. It seems like such a shame.
And what was the reason behind the decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokaden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokaden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
That sounds wrong.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster.
So that's Niwa. They're talking about Niwa right now.
Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan.
Right.
Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out.
Who's the swordsmith here? Was it the guy pretending to be the Tort? No. Probably one of the others.
The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world.
Golden Wolf is just a nightmare to me. Oh yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate the Golden Wolf lore, and I hate the Electro Back. They're both terrible. I also hate the Cryo Cube. If I had Yai, it would be so much easier, but I don't plan to get her for a while. Yeah.
In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery.
Ugh.
Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, The then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden.
Yeah, that sounds wrong.
But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
Yep, the legend has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmiths. It looks like the Balladeer did something to Irminsul, but it seems Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Oh, Scar didn't... He failed to keep Niwa alive. Oh, man. Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
So he still exists, yep.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Go to the Yashiro Commission. Oh, we're gonna talk to Ayato now. Ooh. Okay, that's too far.
This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while.
This is your voice?
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you, or take you up on that offer. Can we take a walk in the courtyard?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
You same reaction.
We'll be heading in then. Thanks!
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Ma'am, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
Yeah, the voice don't fit his face.
What would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf.
I just wish Nahida didn't forget about the Balladeer. I'm just hoping she didn't forget about him.
As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Ayato is still the Yashiro Commissioner. Aika is still the leader of the house. No changes there. Yep. Yeah, it's just altered memories of anything. Of the past.
Well, Got any more questions?
That's all I know for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that.
Wait, is it altered memories, or did he actually, like, change back time? Did he actually change back time and then things actually occurred? Oh, that's scarier.
Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
Hey, I'm flattered.
I mean it. Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most.
Oh.
Oh, the commissioner is so fond of home comforts.
I would have Toma's cooking.
They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences
Oh man, this is long.
had, you always get a mention.
I try my best to always finish a dialogue, but man, this is quite long. Especially since this is like kind of away from the main storyline of Scaramouche. It's like, ooh, sweet lady, but it's taking quite a while.
It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time.
Mad, but this is how you know the voice actor did a good job.
As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Thank you. The people of the Kamisato clan are very dear friends to me.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great. Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Of course. You're always welcome.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going
Tatarasuna.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am! Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, the slow-paced talking.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, Tatarasuna. Well, we find some good information here. Ho 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 ho. Hey. All right, dude. Who are you? Oh, you again.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone?
Yeah, that one dude. That one dude. Xavier, I remember him.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Hello again.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
Xavier?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about Tataratsuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Okay, what's the history? Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
Yes, tell me.
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation, goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too.
Yeah, a fake guy.
They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Fake guy. Looks like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos. Yep.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Yeah, pretty much. So can I ask one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of a kabuki mono connected to Tataratsuna?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have.
Sad.
I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually.
So the word exists, but
sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
No more kabuki mono. Did the Baldi really manage to erase himself from history completely? I wonder if the Fatui forgot about him. Yeah, that's a good question. Did the Fatui forget about him?
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
At a minimum, I don't want Nahida to forget about him.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Time to go back and see Lesalor Kusanali.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile.
What?
No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Who say Spinal Crocodile?
Hey, don't mention it.
I've never heard that terminology before.
Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Yay! Echoes of history. Talk to Fukumoto. Alright, is this a good stopping point? It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. Kabuki Mono's finale? How long is this gonna take? Is this gonna be long or is it gonna be short? Because I feel like this is a good stopping point. Questions. It was like right before I think this is like right before the good stuff, but I don't know how long the good stuff is. If it's like 2 hours, I'm gonna have to stop here. Ooh boy. Sleep. Think sleep is a better option? Alright, I'll end here then. Okay. Now tomorrow my brother is bringing doggies over. I have to dog sit tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. It really depends on how well I get my sleep. Kind of halfway. Okay, so it's a good stopping point. Alright. Next time I'll stream, I'll definitely be on YouTube again, because I think for now I'm trying to stream my Archon Quest on YouTube. I normally stream on Twitch. But because Twitch deletes all VODs, and I have no idea how to edit Archon Quest, I never ever upload my Archon Quest. I kind of try to, but just to no avail. So yeah, my idea for now is to stream Archon Quests on YouTube and then everything else on Twitch. Next time I stream is gonna be on YouTube again. Gonna try to finish the rest of his Archon Quest, but I don't know what day it'll be. If I get enough sleep from dog sitting, I'll do it tomorrow. If I don't, then it's gonna be another day. Also, I'll be gone for New Year, so who knows? I have to be with family on New Year's, but again, it kind of depends if I get enough good enough sleep. If I get enough sleep, I'll stream. If I don't get enough sleep, no stream. Hound weapon? Yeah, I just got it when the banner dropped. I did not get engulfing, sadly, and I wasted so many wishes. But yeah, if you guys didn't know already, I am a Kaya main. I got this 100% for drip marketing purposes. I got this to decorate Kaya. No other reason. I already have this. I already have this. This is actually his best sword. For damage purposes. I only got this to put it on him to make him look nice. Maybe to take pictures with him. Earlier? No. Happy New Year! Oh, Happy New Year! Thank you so much. We got a few more days. Oh yeah, so assuming I won't be streaming for 2 days. Happy New Year to you guys too. If I do stream within the next 2 days, then I'll just see you then. Alright. Thank you guys. It is the end of the stream now. I will be back. Who knows
Seems
when.
all the other nights already have their
But when I
hands
am, it's gonna be on YouTube. And it's gonna be hopefully an hour earlier than I streamed today. Because I had to wash dishes longer than usual. Alright, bye guys. See you next time. Good night. Have a good one.